Physically disabled users of Reddit. What are some less commonly talked about struggles that come with your disability? Not always being able to tell when an illness or injury is bad enough to need medical attention. When nauseous, fatigued, and in a noticeable amount of pain is just your constant state of being, it's not easy to know when something worse might be going on or if you're just having a bad flare-up. Farts are wheelchair height. The heinous need to be near a bathroom at all times. You wouldn't think, but so many places don't have bathrooms and it really limits where you can go and how you socialize. It's very limiting. If you have an illness that requires immediate access to a bathroom, Crohn's disease, ulcerative colitis, interstitial cystitis, ECT, and live in Colorado, Connecticut, Illinois, Kentucky, Maryland, Massachusetts, Michigan, Minnesota, New York, Ohio, Oregon, Tennessee, Texas, Wisconsin, and Washington, the Bathroom Access Act exists. With proof, some urologists and gastroenterologists have a special form for this. It allows people to use employee restrooms. I have also used it as proof when using a restroom of a business I am not a customer of. One thing I forgot to add. 2 employees must be in the business, for the safety of the employees. According to U.The 92, the number of employees vary by state, some say 3 must be present. Link I use it about once a year and every time I am thankful it exists. The number of random people who will grab or lean on my wheelchair without permission, when I'm in it, would shock you. Edit. The replies from non-disabled folks who found this surprising, and disabled folks going like, yeah, that happens a lot, really tells the story. Society needs to do better. I use a cane, and sometimes my fiancé forget I only have one hand available when standing. Also the amount of energy required to do the same activities. Bowel and bladder issues. It may not be obvious but they can be a constant issue. Also pain that isn't obvious. I am disabled and a part-time forearm crutch user. I have been accused for doing this to get attention because I'm young and I don't look disabled. Just the exhaustion from having to deal with your limitations, both physically and mentally. Doing anything always takes extra effort, and usually requires more resting to feel up to doing whatever else needs to be done. As a disabled person who works, I usually only have enough energy to make dinner when I get home. So chores tend to pile up, and some jobs just never get done because it requires more energy than I have in one day, unless I get someone else to do it for me. Menus up way behind the cash registers. I've always wondered if it gave people with normal sight problems.